Life does get complex when I don't have stabilization. I get very impatient. I'm like a shark in need of tuna, searching for confirmation from my reader app on Luna. Don't listen to what other people say. Everything's going to be okay. Get off your ass and take action. You need to act to make traction. Believe in yourself. Breathe. If you can't handle tough love, leave. You are amazing, but we all have faults. It's time to be adults, to face what we can't handle. She has a gift that shines, spiritually connected to both spirit and divine. If you don't like tarot, maybe you're the narrow. Too scared the truth will hit you like an arrow. Don't listen to what other people say. Everything's gonna be okay. Get off your ass and take action. You need to act to make traction. Believe in yourself. Breathe. If you can't handle tough love, leave. You are amazing, but we all have faults. It's time to be adults, to face what we can't handle.
Hello and welcome everybody, welcome in. I'm your reader, Luna, and this is free one-card reads. Make sure you like, subscribe and share the live and hit the bell so you get notified every time I go live. If you would like a reading, just type !join to join the queue. Remember that wait times can be long, up to and over an hour for free readings. If you don't want to wait in the queue, send a donation or join membership for just $3.99 US per month. There are 2 requirements to getting a free reading. You must type the words "I understand," which mean you comprehend me and you know that you make your decisions. I'm only giving advice. You must hit the like button. Please notice the number of likes when you hit the like button and comment "I understand," like 5 and your question to get your reading when your name is called. Just a few things, no pregnancy questions, and try to ask questions in a positive way. For example, instead of asking "will he leave," where yes is a negative answer, you might ask "will he stay?" Also, try to make your questions about you, not about other people and how they feel and what they think. This is supposed to be about you. My goal has always been to help you through the spiritual awakening and to turn on your superpowers. This is a tough love channel when it needs to be, and sensitive people are asked to go elsewhere. Also, I do have autism, so I sometimes use the wrong tone of voice. I'm never frustrated or upset with you. I've been reading tarot for a while now, but it still feels like I'm telling a fictional story with my cards that only resonates with you. So remember to check your real facts with real people to get your real answers. If you haven't read the disclaimer yet, then please go and read it. My predictions often take action from you to come true. So get off your devices and turn off the TV and take some risks, people. Members get to skip the queue, and if you donate $5 or more, I'll give you a mini read. That's 5 cards and a pendulum question. All donators will also skip the queue, and if you send me a review or follow or buy anything off my Etsy store, I'll give you a skip the queue for free. I'm also available to take bookings for private readings, and I have a $20 for 20 minutes special at the moment. Email me or contact me on the website www.trinitytarotlive.com to make a booking. Don't forget to follow me on social media. I have Facebook. My username is Appaluna369. I also have Instagram, TikTok and Twitch. My username on these ones is Appaluna77. Now, it's time to get ready for smudging to remove the negative energy and bring vitality to the reading. Then we will go through today's cards, then start. Light and love to you all.
Hi everyone, how are you, JP? Hi Sassy Libra. Now first, before we smudge, I want to say thank you to Sassy Libra who co-wrote the theme song. If you haven't heard it yet, go and listen to the theme song and tell me what you think. And if you did hear it, what did you think? Let me know. Let Sassy Libra and I know what you think of our song. It's called She's My Appaluna. Alright, we're going to smudge now with some sage smoke. I've lit a oil burner off to the side with Palo Santo oil and white sage oil. And I've also removed the black tourmaline into the oil burner, so that's going to still bring us protection and clear the negative energies. I call upon the higher self to answer these questions. I seek only truthful answers which are aligned with the highest and greatest good for all concerned. Sorry, I haven't changed the cue over. Let me change the cue, people. I'm showing closed, and we're not closed. Alright, that should fix it. So we're not showing closed. Okay. Alright. Now, the people that are at number 20, you've got about an hour's wait. And thank you, Sassy Libra and JP, for the compliment saying I looked pretty in the video. I actually made an effort and put on some makeup and did my hair. So I actually tried. So it's nice that you noticed. JP, you're up first. Sassy Libra, you have to skip the queue if you want to use it. I'm giving you a second skip the queue for helping me with the theme song. So you've got two skip the queues up your sleeve, but you're number 3, so I probably wouldn't use it today. And we just had Maureen coming. Hi Maureen. Do you want to get ready for after JP? We'll just call you up as well. Hey, let's quickly go through the cards we've got today. I've got out the Angel Activations cards for our general reads. We have out the Modern Witch Tarot for our Rider-Waite deck. I put the yes, no on the card so that you can see it, so that you know that it's correct, and you know that I'm not guessing. We've got the Appaluna Confession cards out for our confessions. We've got Whispers of Love out for our love readings. And we've got the Unknown Crisis out for our oracles. Alright. JP is up first. Like and understand. Thank you, JP. What kind of gifts, token of love, will you get by me on our first day? Well, this is a hard question, JP. There's no cards that say flowers, candy, chocolates, jewelry. Do you know what I mean? Why can't you just be surprised? Honestly, why do you have to know everything? It's like you want to go into the bookstore and read every book ending before you buy the book. And it's just not possible, JP. I don't know, I'll get a card and see what happens. We'll use a Rider-Waite card, so I'll see if I can pick something up with that. And then I'll switch to the Whispers of Love cards, I guess. So we've got the Knight of Wands. It's going to be something adventurous, or maybe even energetic. So he might give you the gift of a connection, because it might be an energetic connection that he gives you. It could give you his charm and warmth as a gift. He could think that's a gift to you. He could think flirting with you, because this says shameless flirt, is a gift as well. You know, it could be an energetic gift. It could be a real 3D gift, like I said, flowers or jewelry. Or it could be, yeah, but how do you want to ask the question on the pendulum, JP? You're going to have to give me some options if you want to ask on the pendulum. So flowers, jewelry, chocolates. What else can you think of? Okay, we'll do that. Definitely, JP. But I want you to understand that these gifts he gives you might not be 3D gifts. They might be energetic gifts. They might be gifts of love even. Like, for example, the fact that he starts to fall in love with you should be considered a gift. Okay, so I want you to think of the spiritual gifts as well. Don't just think of flowers and jewelry and chocolates. Think about the spiritual gifts you can get off your person. You want to switch to the pendulum, so we're going to do that straight away. We use a pendulum that you can win if you're a member this month. Tell me yes. Tell me no. Would JP get flowers? Pendulum says no. Chocolates. Pendulum says yes. Jewelry. Pendulum says no. Anything else? Will these be, it says yes, so will these be energetic and spiritual gifts? Yes, like love and connection, energetic connection, and energetic bonds from soul contracts. Alright, JP, that was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Alright, we're going to do Maureen up next. I'll just go and find Maureen. Thank you, Maureen. And JP, I knew exactly why you asked that question. But I just want you to remember it's going to be not maybe something in the 3D, but more likely to be things in the 5D. You know, things like love and connection. I told Samuel I am not pregnant of him. He didn't need to look really messy. Maureen, I'm confused. Okay, first of all, you wanted to be just friends with Samuel, and now you're telling him you're not pregnant. Why are you bothering to tell him that you're not pregnant? If you're not pregnant, there's nothing to tell him. Unless he is asked, are you pregnant? If he did not ask if you were pregnant, then you should not have answered, I am not pregnant. You are pushing him away. And I'm sorry, darling, but you are doing it. You. If you don't... How long have you been broken up? And when was the last time you had your period? Just because you thought you were pregnant doesn't mean that he needed to think you were pregnant. You had no reason to contact him. Yeah, so... Maureen, if you think you're pregnant, you go and do a pregnancy test and then you tell the person. You don't tell a person, then do the pregnancy test. You are asking for attention from him. You are seeking attention from him, darling. And it is totally pushing him away. He is totally going to block you. He is totally going to never speak to you again if you keep going. And I want you to understand there is no hope of friendship here. No, it was the worst thing you could have done. That might have been the nail on the coffin, Maureen. You should not have told him. Remember, if you think you're pregnant, you do the test first and then you tell a person. If you don't do the test, you have nothing to tell anyone. All right, I'm going to pull cards for you. That was just my opinion, Maya, and I just want to help. But honestly, you're pushing him away. Okay. And that's why he didn't answer. How did he feel with the news? I'm going to switch to the dark confessions because I know the answer's there. I'm sorry to give you such bad news. No, okay, so now you know for next time. Okay, guys get really scared when you talk about pregnancy. I was in a relationship with this guy, and I had a pregnancy scare where I had an ectopic pregnancy, and he fucking dumped me. Guys are weird about pregnancy, especially when they're your ex. And like I said, you're trying to get attention off him. Like, that's an attention-seeking behavior, Maureen. And I know it's because you are trying to get your attention. No, that's okay. Everything's okay, Maureen. You're allowed to make mistakes. But I just think you might have pushed him away, and that could have been the last straw. Okay, let me just see what I've got. I'm afraid that your feelings for me are not mutual. And again, it's reiterating, I know that you may not feel the same way for me as I feel for you, so you feel a certain way for him and he doesn't feel that for you. And I pushed you away because I do not want the responsibility. Okay, you immediately, Maureen, if you want to fix this, you have to go no contact with him, no contact with Samuel for at least 2 months. And then you're going to send him a message, hey, I hope you've been well. I've been doing this, this, and this. hopefully we can still be friends. Okay? And then you're going to wait for another 2 months, and then you're going to send him the same message again in a different way. And you're going to worm back into his life by letting him know that you're stable, not messaging him in between, because he's getting this picture of you as an attention seeker. And you now need to show him that you're not an attention seeker by giving him space of time for like a month. And hello, Beck. I did see you come in. I don't know if you're still there. Sorry, I was just doing intuitively reading Maureen. That was not only my opinion, but an intuitive read of what's going to happen because of what you did. I hope everything's all right. I'm here for you, Maureen, if you need anything. Maybe think about your spiritual side of things and get general reads for a little while. Okay. Hi, Christine. How are you going? We've got Christine in the room. She's another member. Oh, you say he may love you? He might have. But I don't think your behaviour is making it so that it remains so. I love you too, Maureen. I really do. I wouldn't give you the tough love if I didn't care. I just do your reading and say, yeah, he loves you if I didn't care. Okay. All right, I understand. Like 15. My dad and girlfriend, did they have a past life? As what? Dynamic is disturbing to watch psychologically. Okay. Are you in a pendulum? Well, the thing is, I'm going to give you a card anyway. I'll give you a pendulum as well. Because you can ask that on the pendulum if they had a past life. And yes, they did have a past life. Did they have a past life together? Yes. We energetically bond with people and reincarnate with them into different lifetimes. So generally, the people around you have been incarnating around you for lifetimes. Okay, so now I'm going to think about your dad's past life. Hey, Dana, welcome back. Okay, they're in a karmic relationship. They have been incarnating together through lifetimes, trying to release this negative karma that they keep collecting and adding to. Their job is to release this karma, and they keep adding to it by being negative and doing negative things. Let me think about his girlfriend. Hi, Static Delta. Interesting. His girlfriend was a monk or a nun in her past life. So there might have been some religious bond between them. They might have been in the same church or community working together. I want to know what your dad was. Thanks, Aesthetic Data. Your dad was in spirituality and religion as well. So he might have been a nun or a monk, or he could have been a priest. Maybe I think she was a monk or a nun and he was a priest, or had something to do with spirituality. So that would have been the dynamic in their past life. But I do feel like they're karmic. They have incarnated together over lifetimes, and they just keep collecting this negative karma. So they're going to keep incarnating together, and I don't know, possibly just keep collecting negative karma. And they have to make a lot of life changes to get rid of this karma. You know, even just dancing every now and again is enough to get some of the blockages going. And then you've just got to well, the first thing I had to do was forgive myself and apologize to everyone and myself. And that was how I started clearing my karma. Thank you, Christine. That was your read. And thanks for coming into the donated session yesterday. I just thought that would be a nice bonus for everyone. Okay. So we have Aesthetic Delta. Do you want to get ready? We're also going to start the first person on the free queue. So Vienna, if you want to get ready. Whoever comes in first gets to go first, and then from there we'll move on with the queue. Your time is very important to me, so thank you so much for waiting. Thank you, Vienna. An energy read. And what sort of energy read would you like? I could do a past life energy read. I could do an aura energy read. What else? What other kinds of energy read? I could pull a general card on the wisdom deck and see what your general energy is. What kind of energy do you want me to read? Aesthetic Delta, I'm calling you up. You need to get ready, darling. Vienna? You might get a general card from the wisdom deck and just pull your general energy and then see where to go from there. Now, this energy could be your future energy, it could be the general energy that's surrounding you now, it could be past energies that you have already conquered. Yeah, that's how I reckon the wisdom too. We're on the same page. Aesthetic Data, I wanted you to put your comment up. Okay, we've got the thinker. The ability to reason and strategize is a focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct. For in this moment, there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple, and you will win the game of life you're playing right now. So, Vienna, the energy that I'm picking up is you're on the right track, right? You know what you have to do. You might need to make decisions. You might need to go forward with things, or you might need to back off with other things. You might have worries and fears. I want you to focus on them and why you have them, and work out a way to get rid of them or solve these problems and worries. Because you're going to strategize. You're then going to plan 5 years from now where you want to be. And you're going to think of what you need to do to get there. Perhaps you need to start a business. Perhaps you need to advertise your current business. Or perhaps you need to start a YouTube channel, which I could help you with. But you need to focus. Like a singer's got to sing. And I'm trying to think of another job. Like a singer's got to sing. A fisherman needs to fish. And like a baseball player needs to play baseball. You need to focus on what your plan is 5 years from now, and start doing little things every day towards it. And that will get you out of the problems that you're in. First of all, tying up loose ends, making a new plan, then taking steps towards the plan. I'm going to give you an oracle with the unknown crisis. So you got Windows of Dreams. It says, discover the mysteries that lurk in your dreams. You are dreaming, and you are forgetting your dreams. Can you keep a dream journal next to your bed? And then you need to write down your dreams the second you turn over. Like, you roll over, grab that pen and write in the dream book what you're dreaming. Willie Davis, there's no room on the queue. You have to come back in like an hour or half an hour, and you can get on the queue. There's something important in your dreams. Now, in my dreams, I was doing 5D things, and things in the astral plane. I was waking up really, really tired because I was working all day and then working all night in my sleep. We've got timeline, the intertwining of past, present, and future. You're going to get a chance to clear your karmic debts soon. So look out for a good deed that you can do that helps a stranger. Okay, that is your read for today, Vienna. Thank you very much. I hope that was helpful to you. I just literally told you how because I was a mess before I fixed myself, and I just worked out how to do things a bit easier. Thanks, Vienna. Let it go, Tom. what are Noah's intentions toward you? She's looking for fun, intrigue, or something more. Okay. What is Noah looking for with Acidic Delta? We got 3 cards that popped straight out of the deck. So usually when I get 3 cards that pop out, see, when I was doing the Matrix, what I call the Matrix Challenge, I was told how the program was created, sort of. It has 3 strands of code, and these 3 strands sort of stand for like the good, the bad, and then even Stevens. So these 3 strands affect the future. So whether I have good intentions, bad intentions, or I'm like meh at the time, depends. So I don't know what you're on at the moment. It's giving me 3 options, which means you might switch and take either any option, any of these options. So is she looking for fun? In this reality, it's a yes in reverse. She's overly critical and has a lack of empathy and is rude and malicious and gossips about you. In the next reality, she reminisces like a childhood friend, and there's playfulness and goodwill and simplicity in the relationship. And in this reality, there's calm waters, healing, progress, moving on, calming down, calm after a storm, overcoming any hardship and stability in this relationship. Okay. Okay, so this is what I've got for you, said Delta. I know that's probably confusing, but we've got 3 realities that could happen at any given time, depending on our intentions and the vibration around us. Yeah. I think in one reality, you're going to have a negative experience with the person, but basically they'll call you a few names and then go away. So it's not even going to be that negative. I think all experiences with people are positive, even if they're negative, because you get to learn things. And you need to listen to your dreams too. We just had this card, Window of Dreams, and I literally put it back in the middle of the deck. So you need to keep a dream journal, and if you get anything weird in your dreams, just let me know and we'll look it up in my dreams book. Thank you, Aesthetic Delta. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Okay, guys, trying to join the queue right now, you're going to need to come back. As the queue is at the limit and there is no more room in the queue. However, when I start calling names of the queue, like right now, which I'm going to call Taya, and I'm going to ask Sassy Libra to get ready. And Sassy, I'll come on camera for you. Just remind me if I don't. Thank you, Sally.home. Thank you, Taya. I know I've probably asked this before, Taya. Are you in contact with Sid? Or is this a crush situation where you don't have any contact? Or is this a no contact situation? You want a long confession? I want to get the right deck for you. What sort of situation is it with Sid? Is it no contact or... I'll get you a long confession in the meantime. And we've got sleepless. Anxiety keeps me awake at night. My life has changed since I met you. I'm trying to figure out what all this means. I don't want to lose you. The thought of you not being with me really keeps me up at night. We're going to do love and separation. Taya, it's very important that if you're coming to get confession cards about a person every single day, that you go and talk to them. Otherwise, you could be stalking them. I'm just putting it out there, Taya. Because every day it's the same question. But I don't mind, just something to consider. We want healthy relationships. Okay, let me get a card for Sid. We've got go. Enjoy your life. Don't wait around for me to catch up. And there might be, look, I've got to be honest, he's never going to come towards you if you never speak to him. He doesn't want you to wait around and waste your life, Taya, and I don't want you to either. Let's give you a Whisper of Love card though, okay? So we've got romance. Now this could be romance with Sid, or it could be romance with someone new. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. I feel like someone's going to lavish you with personal attention and affection soon. Just make sure you're talking to new people so that you can make new connections, Taya. Frequent. I'm sorry. What are you doing? I'm going to kick you out. Do you want me to kick you out? I will help you. I have had experience in similar sorts of things happening with things stepping out of the mirror, but you're going to need to wait over an hour for your turn. Get in line by typing exclamation join and stop spamming my text. You're not allowed to talk to me until it's your turn because I focus on each person and give my energy to each person as they get called up. So get on the queue or go away. It's your options. Sorry, I have autism. Just don't spam the text, my darling. All right, we're going to call High Priestess up. You're fine. You didn't know. and you're going through something that's very scary and you need some advice, and I do understand that. But darling, it's going to be okay. First of all, tell yourself that. And number two, look, fuck fear. It'll lie to your face. So don't be scared of these beings. They can't actually do anything to you in the 3D world unless you give them permission. So don't be scared. And waiting an hour is not going to mean that anything terrible is going to happen. And like, they've been stepping out of the mirror for a long time. You just didn't notice them before. It's just that you started noticing them. They've always done it though. I cover my mirror at night, just a tip, frequent. When I had my first kiss with hands, time frame oracle, and so, hang on, I've forgotten Sassy Libra. Sassy, I'm so sorry. Sassy, I'm going to do High Priestess and just hold you for a second, because I see that this is a bit more complicated than I thought. So I want to give you my attention. I've already read High Priestess, so I've already let that energy into my energy. So I'm just going to finish our reading. It's quick. Love you, Sassy. Thank you. So the first card I've got, I don't think will resonate. So I'm going to pull a second card just in case. Okay, the first card says that next month. So maybe next month something will happen. Maybe your first kiss will happen next month. If this is not resonating, then I think it's more likely to happen in March. If it is resonating, well, I think something important is going to happen in March as well. Yeah, sorry, Sass. It really bothers me when people spam the chat, because their energy like comes and slaps me in the face like waves every time they put up a question. Sex magic for hands and High Priestess. It's a Four of Pentacles. There is plenty of action here. The man is undressing the woman and she is laying there and letting him undress her like she's the Queen of Sheba. And you know how like some men would want a strip tease? This is this man's desire, to undress a woman. Not to watch a woman undress, but to undress a woman. So if I was you, when I was in person with this person and there was a chance I could have sex, I'd wear an extra shirt or something, along with my sexy knickers. That way you can take one shirt off, be in your shirt, and then it's sexier that way. You know, or you have a singlet on underneath and you take your shirt off and you've got a singlet, and you take your singlet off and you've got a bra. It's about putting a show. He's going to want that, so he gets to unwrap every single present. Thank you, High Priestess. That's your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Hey, Sassy Libra. Right. What to expect in the upcoming week, 7 January 27th, 2025. Being specific. Now, the one thing you got to know, I've got a magical being here who pulls cards for me. And the one pet hate he has is specific time questions. He likes to tell me that there are 3 strings on the matrix that could be any one of these realities that could happen. And if they don't happen here, they happen in the multiverse. He reminds me, and he's chucking the sheets. Just give me a second. He reminds you that people have free will and their choices are, and it's just as valid as he's talking too fast. They're just as valid as yours. They need to be considered when making decisions. So, no, he's babbling. I'm going to not listen to him for a minute. Can you calm the fuck down? Okay. Look, just to answer the question. Hey, what can you expect in the upcoming week? We've got the 5 of Cups. Now, 5s are always losses that lead to change. But when they're in the reverse order, they're actually not so bad. You're moving forward with something. Maybe you're moving on from a relationship or a situation, and you're accepting some sort of truth or help. There's healing that you're doing or that needs to be done. And you need to do forgiveness, or you might have done your forgiveness. I don't know, Sassy, have you forgiven yourself and everyone that hurt you in your past? Like, really done it? I couldn't forgive people, so I thought, well, they're too stupid to know any better. Even if they're in a different situation, they do the same thing. So I can't blame them if they can't do any better. It says you're going to be rejoining the world in some way, shape, or form. So you might be, getting more notice about your poetry. You might be getting back out there and dating. You might be getting a new job. Let's get an unknown crisis card. Let's see if there's any crisis this week. Sophia, darling, the queue is at the limit at the moment. You're going to need to come back in a little while. We got the gift of darkness. There are gifts in the darkness. Discover the treasures within. This is telling me that your spiritual gifts should be starting to turn on a little bit more, Sassy. You might start to notice you get more ideas for poetry and creative ideas as well. So I want you to keep an ideas book, if I haven't already told you to do that. All these ideas and I'm going to say potential opportunities are going to come out, and you're going to be thinking about these great things that you can do, maybe to market yourself and get that job. Sassy, have I done your resume yet? I can't remember. Do you want me to look over it and make sure it's okay? No, there's Kelly. the queue goes up to 25, there's already 25 people in the queue. When I pull someone off, there'll be a space, but there's not a space until then. We're going to call Libra Queen up, and I'll clear a space for you. So Libra Queen, if you want to get ready. All right, Sassy, that's probably about as specific as I can get with those cards. Come to the camera, woman. Yeah, I'm always all over the place. I actually rock when I'm channeling and doing intuitive reads and stuff. So I rock to get it going. So I'm never in front of the camera. So I hate being in front of the camera. And I pull stupid faces. And I've got to be over here for this computer. I've got to be over here for the cards. Yeah, I'm all over the place. Thanks, Sassy. All right. Let me see who I need next. It is High Priestess. We did. KS is joined. Water. Sassy. People joining. Sassy. Danya. Sophia. Sorry, I get lost when I channel. So I've just got to go over what happened. Sophia's all right. Kelly's all right. Libra Queen is called up, so we'll put her on the screen. Sassy will email me. Excellent. And hello in G. I'm all caught up. Let's call Amanda McNeil up because Libra Queen hasn't come. Just give me a 30-second break while you guys get ready. Okay, Amanda McNeil's not there. We're going to call up Desi Girl. Manifest Abundance, you're after that. We're going to call you up as well. I'll just get everyone to hold for a minute while we do this and clear up any mess from calling too many people up. My first encounter with NH time frame. We've got it in April. In April. And we're going to have the sex position deck. I feel like this person fantasizes about doing it standing up behind you. Maybe you're kneeling on a chair. I think the angle would be actually very pleasing. It's actually something good for you guys to try. It looks comfortable enough to let you wouldn't have to do too much as well. It's a pretty good position, guys. I'd do that. It's not messy at all. He's not sweating on you. Yeah, that's good. Thank you, Desi Gold. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. We're calling up Manifest Abundance. Danya, you're up next. Thank you, Manifest Abundance. I knew you were there. I could feel your energy. Love it in separation from O. I miss you more than words can say. We hurt each other. No one was to blame more than the other. Let's make up and move on. I miss you. Thank you, Manifest Abundance. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Danya, you're up next. Party girl, do you want to get ready? Thank you, Danya. Message from your person. We're doing the Apolluna confessions today. They're my favourite general ones to read. I really connect with this deck because it's my deck. Oh, message from your person. We've got I'm not emotionally available right now. They might be having trouble treading on their feelings after having such strong boundaries to keep people from hurting them. We'll get one more. I want to commit to you, but. Now I want to commit to you, but I'm not ready. I want to commit to you, but I don't want to lose my freedom. I want to commit to you, but I want to concentrate on my career first. I want to commit to you, but I'm not ready to settle down yet. I don't know. There's plenty of buts it could be. You want a long confession. Now, the thing is, you should have asked for a long confession at the beginning when you asked for your reading, if that's what you wanted. And normally, I would say no. But that wasn't the most positive read, so I'm going to give you an extra card today. So just please remember, guys, this is a free one card read. That is one card. Not two, not three, one. Whatever I give you is bonus. After one, I'm just super generous, so I always give everyone two. We've got afraid. It says, when you are not with me, I feel afraid. I'm afraid to let you down once you get to know me. I don't want to disappoint you, so I'm avoiding you. I have to overcome this and myself as you see me before coming forward ready. And this card says they're avoiding you at the moment. You're not ready. Just like I said with the Apolluna cards. So we forced it and it's basically said the same thing. Okay, thank you, Danya. I hope you appreciate that. And Party Girl is next. Hi Lima, how you doing? If you want to get ready, you can go after Party Girl. Hello Angel. You're gonna be after Lima, but just wait for a second. I'm just gonna do Party Girl, then you can get ready. Straight after Party Girl. What would C like to tell you via the Love in Separation cards? I never wanted to let you go. I don't know how to make things right between us. Thank you, Party Girl. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. I gave these cards a good review on Etsy because I find they're really helpful, and you guys are asking for them. So that's a good sign that they're good cards. Oh, Lima, do you want to get ready? Let me just pull you up on the queue. Hello, Angel, you can get ready now. Okay, it says, can we do a crisis card from the person on my mind? Okay, sure. So this is an unknown crisis for the person on your mind, Lima. I'm great, Lima. Thanks, Halo. I'll be with you in a second. We've got the endless universe. And it says, explore uncharted territory and discover new possibilities. And Lima, the particular crisis that this person has is they're basically doing the same thing every single day, day in, day out, and they're stuck in a rut. They've got to go and talk to new people, go and see new places, and do new things to get out of this rut. This is the crisis that they're in, and only they can get out of it by getting excited about life again and trying to go and do some different things instead of doing the same shit every day. So this is the person's crisis. Does that make sense? I think we all come across that crisis at times. I'm going to give you an unknown crisis card. Let's see Lima's unknown crisis. We got herbal medicine, healing, prophecy, transfiguration. This is telling you need to do a little bit of healing. You need to fill up your cup before you try and help anyone else and fill up their cup. You might have a dream or a prophecy, and if you have a dream and forget about it, it'll come across as deja vu. So you will literally just go deja vu. I've been here, I've done this, what the hell? And that is you predicting the future. So I want you to keep a dream journal at the moment. Transfiguration is about changing things from the way they are to the way they should be. So I want you to, well, first of all, compare yourself to how you were, say, 5 years ago. And then stop and pat yourself on the back. tell yourself you've done a good job and stop and celebrate. Pick a goal and then start working towards that. You need to change something in your life. And I feel like, I don't know why I said that, it just came to me. So I'm channeling it from my magical being. I don't even know what I said. Lima, I finished your reading, Lima. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. CM, you need to get ready. Hello, Angel, you're up next. Love and separation from the man I'm hurting over. I wish things could have been different. And I can't stop loving you no matter how I try. Honestly, Halo, there is a little piece of this man's heart that's always going to remain yours. There was love in this relationship and he still feels that. There's hurt as well, though, so in equal measures. And he wishes things could have been different. Thank you, Halo. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Okay, let's move on with CM. CM in the room. We're going to call up Dancing Glory as well. If you'd like to get ready while we wait for CM, just have a quick ad break. Thank you, CM. When will the cup guy kiss you for the first time? And romance fairies. We'll do the romance fairies first. It's the first date. Well, first of all, you need to open your heart when you're on the first date. Love is the highest energy of all, and it's the highest vibration. So you need to let it in so that you can raise your vibration and share the vibration with him. I feel like your first meeting will be a lot about vibration. So you'll walk into the room and you'll have butterflies, or it'll be electric. You'll almost feel his emotions through the electricity in the air with the vibration. And we've got signs and clues. The universe is talking to you. So you're going to see his name everywhere. You're going to hear songs that are about him. You're going to be dreaming about him. He's going to pop into your mind when you're doing random things. There's going to be signs and clues that he's the one. Let's get a time oracle. The first kiss will be in the autumn. Thank you, CM. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Rainbow Butterfly, you need to join the queue if you'd like a reading. Exclamation join. The queue is probably maxed out, so there's probably no spaces on it, or if there is, it's going to take an hour to get there. Dancing Glory is up next, but we're going to call Thick Lady up. You want the naked truth? No problem. I'm not happy in my current situation. I'm miserable without you. I fucked up. I don't know what to say to you or how to make this right. Thank you, Dancing Glory. That was your read for today. And they might have fucked up by not taking the opportunity to talk to you. Because it could be as simple as that. See you, Anushka. Sorry you can't wait around. You can always pay a donation if you don't want to wait in the queue, guys. A donation as small as $2 will get you to skip the queue. You can also join membership for $3.99 US per month and be a member and be in the chance to win a pendulum. Next up, we've got Thick Lady. We're going to call Lady Luck up. Rebecca, you didn't even say hello to me, and you put in this big comment which puts your energy into the room while I'm trying to read other people. If you could not spam my text and not put your comment out where you're trying to talk to me, you need to exclamation join the queue and wait for your turn. It's going to take an hour. We're doing the generals on the Modern Witch Tarot. So this is the Eight of Cups, and this is the card that you sort of get when you think you're going to fail, so you quit. And that's what I feel like you're going to do. You feel like you're going to fail at something. So instead of failing, you're going to quit before you get to the end. And I feel like it's very important that you follow through to the end, even if you know you're going to fail, because there are valuable lessons to be learned. It's tough, but whatever you've been pouring all your love and emotions into, you need to step away. It's just not working out. It's time to say goodbye and move forward. It might be very difficult. You've invested a lot of time and energy into this after all, but wisdom comes from knowing when something is hopeless, learning from it, and moving on. Basically, what I said. We're going to get you an unknown crisis card today. We've got uncharted territory. The adventure of the unknown is always full of surprises and challenges. And I want to remind you, thick lady, that life is supposed to be like a roller coaster ride. You never actually know when you're going to be upside down, but you know that it's got to happen during the ride. Thank you, thick lady. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. They're calling a Lady Luck. There you are. Lady Luck is up next. I couldn't find you. Thick lady. That's all right, Rebecca. No problem at all. I'm just having struggles. Okay, so I don't understand what's happening. I'm missing a chunk of chat. So what are we going to do? Okay, we'll do this. I can't put you on the screen, so I just have to do this, Lady Luck. For some reason, your chat isn't in my restream. And can I have Hyundai get ready, please? Angel messages. Sure, we're doing angel activations for the general, so we'll pull one of them first. No, Rainbow Butterfly, no you haven't. There is a long wait. I'm sorry. I guess I'm just too popular. Alright, we've got this card. Let's pull it out. Dominions. Face your own shadow. In order to contribute healing to the world and dispel the energy of darkness, you have to face the shadows of your own soul. It's not that they are bad, more that they are parts of you, your most authentic self and story that you are avoiding. And this will only hold you back from healing and growth. Face all parts of yourself now. And thank you, Rebecca. I do appreciate your compliment. Okay, so angel guidance. We might get at the angel wisdom. So we've got these angel wisdom cards. They're fairly new. I was going to print some new confession cards out, but I simply can't afford it this week. Maybe next week. How much your dollars? Welcome in. We've got courage. My bravery increases with each step in the right direction. The angels remind you that you become more confident and courageous by facing your fears daily. Each time that you face fear, it slowly begins to wither away. And as a result, you start to grow into the courageous person you're meant to be. The only way to be courageous is to face your fears, lady luck. And I gotta say, fear will lie directly to your face. Fuck fear. If I'm scared, I do it anyway because I know that the only thing I'm actually scared of is the unknown. And I know that once I do it once, it's not unknown anymore and it's not scary. Thank you, Lady Luck. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Punday, you're up next, and we're going to call Wada up. Wada, if you would like to get ready, please. Oh, Punday, I see you now. Sorry, Punday, I didn't see you at first. Got you. What are the feelings for you by the Love and Separation deck? I'm so glad you've taken to these cards. They cost me about $15 on Etsy if you would like to get a deck of them. They're very good if you wanted to do your own readings. They're simple to read and understand. Now this one, Punday, I'm going to change slightly because I got the feeling that it's not exactly right. I thought I saw you with someone else and it crushed me. I feel like this person dreamt about you being with someone else and it crushed them. And my love for you is eternal. This person you might have incarnated in lifetimes with. So I feel like this love doesn't go from just this life. I think it was in the last life and in the life before that, and it's going to be in the next life too. So even if you don't work it out with this person, you will get a second chance in the next life. Thank you, Punday. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Wada, you're up next. Thank you for being ready. Can we have Dana get ready for me? Thank you, darling. What is the reason behind the blockages to him not finding a job? Well, number one, if he's not getting any interviews, his resume is what's wrong. So let's just start there. Now, I do resumes. You can send it to me and I'll fix it or check it or make it look better. Let me just chuck this up for a second. If anyone else wants a resume. Just a few examples of the work that I do if he needs a resume. Now, that's the number one thing I'm picking up. So if he's not getting interviews, he's either not applying for jobs or his resume is bad. Blockages for him not finding a job. Like you just been not finding a job. Okay, we got the moon card. Let me just read out what the card says and then I'll tell you what I think. So it says intuition, illusion, dreams, vagueness, instability, deception, anxiety, fear, misconception, subconscious, and insecurity. What I think is happening is your person is applying for jobs and thinking, I don't think I'm going to get this job. I don't think I'm good enough to do this job. And there's another flip side to that. They also might be applying for jobs they're not qualified for. I really do feel like the resume is the problem, so you should send it to me. I feel like there's some deception or misconception with this person. Maybe they're applying, like I said, for jobs they're not quite qualified for, or don't have the experience at. I feel like their fear and anxiety and like worry about not getting a job could be one of the big blockages for them. You have to affirm that you will get a job and you deserve a job and you are good at that job, and you have to think all these positive things to manifest. And I just feel like your person's manifesting incorrectly on top of the resume. So what here's, if you send the resume to Apple Luna 369, like where you send the reviews, I just push through a message. I'll have a look at it and I'll fix that problem for you. And we'll get your person a job. Next up, we've got Dana. Dana, darling, how you doing? Dana, I just need you to get ready. Now, you have 2 requirements to get ready. You need to type the words I understand. You need to hit that like button and notice the number on the like button. And then you need to quote, I understand, and like number, what number are we up to? Like number 36. I can start your reading as soon as you I understand and give me that like. It's the only thing stopping me from giving you a reading. So you got a how will Mary hang out with me when she gets back from Texas? Am I still Mary's girl? So we're going to call up Bandwe. I can't actually start on your reading, Dana, until I understand and like. So I'm stalled here. So I'm going to have to move on to the next person. Bandwe. I'm really disappointed because you waited so long for your reading and all you need to do is reply, I understand, and your like number to get your reading now. Is Sandra in the room? We're also going to call Rainbow Butterfly. I'm going to play a quick ad to let everyone catch up. So no Thandwi, no rainbow butterfly, no I understand from Dana. So let's go reply. To get ready for your reading. Okay. Okay, Dana came through. Look, you've got your I understand. You need to like. Yeah, we'll take your I understand, but you need to hit that like button. It's important, Dana. For me. It's like I ask you to like and I ask you to I understand to get a free reading, and I give you guys so much, and that's all I require. So how often will Mary hang out with you when she comes back from Texas? Now look, I was going to try and shuffle these cards and get a number cards, but to be honest, I didn't get one card. So we got this. So if I added this up, this is like, I count that as 11. These are 10, so that's 31, 34, 35, and 44. So 44 days. You know, I was thinking like, how much will she hang out with her when she gets back? She might hang out with you like for 44 days straight, or she might over a period of time hang out with you for 44 days. And I feel like that period of time might be like 2 months. Thank you, Dana. So that's a lot. I think she's going to hang out with you a lot. Let's just say a lot. 44. Your number is 44, Dana. I got 44 as the number of times she'll hang out with you. 40 friggin' 4. Are you still Mary's girl? Let's get a modern witch. Maybe. Things have changed slightly since she's been away. And you've got to come back together and see if that connection is still there, which I'm sure it is. But I feel like you're worried about this connection. She's mirroring you. And so now she is also worried about this connection. So I want you to make sure that you keep in your mind, you are loved, you are lovable, and this connection is important. And you don't have to worry about it. The Fool says you're taking a new adventure, could be in love or just in life. And there is mountains in the background, so you're going to have to overcome some obstacles. We've got loyalty, and this comes with friendship and love. And I feel like Mary is very loyal to you. But I feel like it's a maybe for whether you're still Mary's girl. I feel like she'll be cold at first but warm up straight away, or I feel like she'll be warm and then hold you at arm's length. I feel like there's this opposite thing going on. Thank you, Dana. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Dana, I think you are behind in the live. If you're not actually talking to me in real time, I'm just telling you so that you're aware. All right. We're going to move on with May. And we're also going to call up Danielle. Oh, yeah, good vibes, exclamation join. I don't have a moderator, so you've got to type in computer codes to talk to my computer. Who's my moderator? Hey, thank you, May. Will I get the information assistant job I applied for? We may get the information assistant job that she applied for. Yes. You got the strength card. Strength card, it's about inner strength, of course, and courage and bravery, but it's also about having confidence in yourself. So I want you to fake it till you make it. If you don't feel confident, just act like you are confident and you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, just stop and ask for help. There are no stupid questions, only stupid people. So having confidence. This is about being strong, but also having compassion for people. Because my dad used to say, be careful of the toes you tread on today. They might be attached to the ass you have to kiss tomorrow. So, yeah, be compassionate with the people that aren't getting what they want out of you. This card is about self-doubt and overcoming it as well. So, like I said, confidence, don't doubt yourself. You are amazing. You can do anything. You don't have to believe in anyone but yourself and your capabilities. You don't have to have confidence in anyone but yourself and what you can do. And you know what you can do and what you can't do. And if you think something you can't do, just tell them you can't do it. You need to fix up your confidence levels. And I got to say, a big part of confidence is saying no sometimes. Especially when you don't really want to do something. Okay. Thank you, May. I'm not feeling any more for you, May. So I'm gonna say that's the end of the reading. Thank you so very much for waiting in line. All of your time is very important to me, all of you. Thank you very much for supporting me. Thanks, Dana. I do think you are behind. We're going to move on to Danielle next. Thank you, Danielle. And we're going to call up KS's. What does the spirit world want you to know about next week? Okay. We're going to read the Voices of the Souls. And in the Voices of the Souls, it has a reading for the entity. And when I was going through my awakening, I used it to talk to my magical being. So I'm going to channel a message for it now for you from the spirit realm. And of course, we got the card reunion. So I feel like this is someone who is a relative who you know. Or a family member who knows you, like maybe your great grandma who saw you when you were young and then died. Something like that. Danielle, I'm doing you right now. You don't need to check your position. You need to just listen to the reading. Okay, we're going to read this from the entity. I am reunited with beloved souls, my source and my karmic family. I am in an energy of unconditional love, and I am light, and I am only love. We're here for you. We're a team to help you and guide you, and we're here to create positive thoughts around you. You have great things to experience and accomplish. You have great happiness to create. You can do it. Life on earth is a gift, and the present moment is key to happiness and well-being. Connect to the present moment. Live for yourself. Resonate with your beauty. We are here to protect you. All is well. So you didn't just get a message from your spirit world. I think you got a message from your spirit family. We're going to have a look at what your unknown crisis is. Hi Danielle, I'm thinking you're pretty rude because literally your name is on the screen. I'm literally having a conversation with you and you're ignoring me, saying, why aren't I on the queue? You're not on the queue because you've been called up. You're actually having your turn now, and you're missing it. I don't know if you're behind in the live or what is going on with this. Maybe you need to, once you hear this message, make sure you fast forward the live to as far as it can go so that you're not behind. So we've got an unknown crisis for you, darling Danielle. Unknown shore. The unknown awaits you. Prepare to be challenged. So something unknown, something that no tarot reader will be able to predict is going to happen to you. Something maybe even shocking. You're going to be challenged by it. And I want you to know that this challenge will help you grow and be stronger, and you will succeed. It just will take a little bit of work. Yeah, well, Dana, try to worry about you more. Okay? Thank you, Danielle. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Okay. KS's, you're up next. Hey, Leah. Aw, I love you too. I love you all. Leah, do you want to get ready, darling? You're next. Or we'll just pop Aesthetic Delta off the list and move everyone up another one. Yeah, you just moved up 2 spaces on the queue, guys. Can you tell me about your future husband? KS's, do you want what they look like or what their personality is going to be like? You can choose one or the other. So personality or looks? I'll give you one or the other. And if you choose personality, choose a number between 1 and 22. Personality. Sure. So, KSs, I want that number between 1 and 20. Okay, 21. Thank you, darling. We've got the Lovers Tarot out. It's excellent. I don't get this one out very much. It's a special one. And I like to do it for future people. It's perfect for that. Let me get the second last card out. And we've got the Moon. We just have to do this card sideways, sorry. Whilst your partner may be a very successful, creative individual, above all, I'm just going to, you said husband, so he is a dreamer. Those who work in the theatre, film industry, music business, or creative fiction are often signified by this card. Any work which involves creating an illusion is suggested. For the moon is all about atmosphere and ambience. As the moon waxes and wanes, so your partner's behaviour undergoes subtle changes. A zany and spontaneous sense of humour is characteristic of this person, together with inspirational rather than logical ideas. Such a person may take you on a magical mystery tour, weaving romantic dreams and building castles in the air. This card relates to the enchantment and romance which precedes a long-term partnership. With this person, you could discover the spiritual heights of love and wallow shamelessly in sentimentality. Your partner seeks to care for you as you have never been cared for before, understanding your feelings at some deep and wordless level, with a love that is intense but never insistent. As a lover, your partner is extremely sensual, affectionate, and tender, not only able to express feelings but only able to express feelings indirectly. So it is a great act of courage to say, I love you. So I want you to know one of the traits of your future husband is he won't say I love you straight away. You'll have to wait for that I love you. Hi, Zainab. We're going to get you an unknown crisis card to finish you off. Oh, Dana, you're just getting your reading. Alright, we got unknown shore. The unknown awaits you, prepare to be challenged. I want you to know life is full of ups and downs. Life is like a roller coaster ride. Sometimes you're going to be upside down. It's just part of the ride. So don't be scared of the unknown. And look, you know how you can prepare to be challenged? By being flexible. Thank you, KSs. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Hey, Zena. We're going to do Zena next. Let me just see where I am, though. I just did KSs. Danielle, you've had your reading. It's finished. You need to rewind it now. I told you a couple of times. Miracle. Danny's been so stressed. Alea. Alea, I've just had a member come in, Zenab. Can you just hold back for a second? I'm very sorry to make you wait, but I have to do donators first. Kelly Macon, I am going to do Alea after Zenab. Please take my apology for not pushing you straight through after Zenab. But if I don't, I'll forget about her. Her energy's only very light. I'm not even sure if she's still here. It's hard to tell. What actions would you take toward you in February? Well, I have to ask you then, what actions will you take towards Gerard? Because I'm picking up that there needs to be action on your part for there to be a reaction on Gerard's part. Miracle, I'll get you to hold. It's not your turn yet. Do you want to just remove your comment? I'm a bit backed up here. Okay, so we've got a no card in reverse. This is about an inability to move forward, fear of beginnings, being in a repetitive negative pattern, resisting change and dependency. I don't think he's going to make any moves towards you in February. As I said, I feel like you need to take action so that he reacts. What did you do though? What's the plan of attack? What did you do? Look, I feel like he's got an inability to move forward because he's scared of look, he's scared if this works out and he's scared if it doesn't work out as well. He's scared of the new beginning. So I gotta say, Zeno, he's not. I got a no in reverse, which is I don't think so. Thank you, Zeno. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Let's get you an unknown crisis. Sorry. We'll get you an unknown crisis as well. So, unknown sure. The unknown awaits you. I'm putting this one back. Everyone's been getting it. Everyone's got challenges. It's just a fact of life. We've got winds of destiny. Moving with the wind to pursue greater possibilities. So that means go with the flow and being more flexible and see where it leads you. I gave that a secret. I don't see any movement this month. Sorry, next month in February. I'm sorry. But I'm sure you'll come and ask me again. Thank you, Zenom. Alea, let's find you and sneak you in. A message from your crush. We're going to use the Apple Luna Confessions. They're the best ones. I'm actually printing out a deck. I might print them first of Apple Luna Confessions of a Crush. So they'll be the next cards I bring out. And I'm very attracted to you. Your crush is very attracted to you. And they think they were made to love you. They think you might be perfect for each other. Thank you, Alea. Thank you so much for waiting. I appreciate you. Danielle. Oh, yeah, my family, I sent that message before. That's okay, Danielle. You're behind in the live or something. That's okay. As long as you know what's going on. And you got your reading. That's all that matters. Kelly Macon. Hi, darling. Kelly Macon says it's okay. Alright. That's on the chat. So I was looking for your question and it's in the chat. I love reading for Kelly Macon. Okay, we're going to pull out the Whispers of Love and see what comes out. So the first is act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you always consider them. So you might... I'm going to get another card. I'm picking up you might be being a little bit inconsiderate, or your person might be being a little bit inconsiderate, or you might come into contact with someone who's a little bit inconsiderate. We got back to what you love. So Kelly Macon, I want you to do the things you love. Like you might love being on social media. So I want you to meet people through social media. You might love to go to music concerts. So I want you to meet people through music concerts. You might have a hobby doing pottery. So you might meet people through doing pottery. I want you to try to meet people at the places where you have hobbies and likes and dislikes, like likes and favorite things you do. Thank you, Kelly Macon. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Oh, we'll give you an unknown crisis. I like these cards today. I'm really feeling them. So we'll give you an unknown crisis because you gave us a donation. And we'll see what we're up to after that. So we've got Hourglass. Cherish every moment, for the unknown is approaching. And you need to stop expecting things to happen at a certain time in the future. You just need to pull it back and let things just sort of happen when they happen and go with the flow a little bit more and cherish every moment that you do have. And stop clock watching and setting alarms for things. Try to get your natural clock going, and you can do that by setting an alarm in the morning, and before you go to sleep you set the intention of waking up 5 minutes before the alarm, and you practice that for a while until you wake up 5 minutes before your alarm, and then your body clock will be back in sync. Thanks, Kelly Macon. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Just let me see. Am I all caught up? We've got Miracle coming in too early, but that's okay. You won't do that again. Let me just check the chat. Danielle saying thank you. Hi, New Beginning. Sorry, Lisa. It is taking a while. Hi, Good Vibes. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you too. Miss Ray, I think you're up next. Thanks for getting ready for me. Yeah, but Kelly, set the alarms, but set the intention that you're going to check your phone 5 minutes before the alarm and really get your body clock back in sync with the clock instead of relying on the phone and letting it be your clock. Your body clock needs to be in sync, and the best way you can do is practice by playing games like setting alarms and trying to guess when it's 10 minutes before the alarm goes off. 5 minutes, 10 minutes before, whatever you want to do. Or you might set an alarm for an hour and try to guess when half an hour is. That's another way. You can play it the other way as well. But you got to practice. And I think everyone should be doing this to get their body clock back in order. Miss Ray. Okay, well, Miss Ray is ready for me, so I'm just going to do that. How does this man secretly view you? Okay, we got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's not actually a love card or anything. Just letting you know. It's about money. I feel like this person thinks you're generous. They think, like, it says money, so they think you've got it sorted with your job and your income sort of thing. You've got your shit together there. They actually think you're a bit of a gift. Uh, and they want to get to know you better and form some sort of social connection with you, maybe through social media or maybe in person, going out on adventures together. And they want to be there to support and assist you if you need it. And they definitely feel like you would be there to support and assist them. Um, Men are harder to pick for their feelings. They don't get those lovey-dovey feelings. And this man isn't soppy at all. He's thinking with his head, not his heart. And he's thinking what a gift you are at the moment, Miss Ray. Let's get a whisper of love to finish you off. Give me a cow. Post your comments so I don't have to look through the chat again. We've got to receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. So I want you to appreciate the love that you do have in your life in order to attract more love into your life in this way. Thank you, Miss Ray. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you for the compliment. I'm glad I resonated. Hey, Sunflower. Thanks for waiting. Hey, Wolfie Baby. You're still my favourite one to read. Miracle. We'll go back and find your comment. Next time, please don't get ready. This is the other reason I don't let you get ready. I've got to troll through all of the chat to find your comment. And look, it's not easy. I'm next. but I understand the rule. Okay, I found you. So please don't do that again, Miracle. Only position number 1 is allowed to put their comment up, or if you're called when you're in position number 2, and you weren't called in position number 2. Will I get my fingerprint card clear to work again? Will Miracle get the fingerprint card clear to work again? Okay, so we've got a no in reverse. I feel like there might be some sort of problem. Maybe even the fingerprint wasn't clear or doesn't match exactly because it's blurred or something, or someone failed with some sort of paperwork or computer issue, glitch or something. This is about resisting change, averting disaster, avoiding tragedy, delaying the inevitable, and avoiding loss. So, look, I want you to know, even if there are delays with this fingerprint card, that it will come through and you will get it and you will be able to work again. I'm going to get you a unknown crisis card. Thanks, Miracle. Yeah, there's about a 2-minute delay because I used 3 different programs to run the stream. So that's okay, Miracle. I gotcha. Good travel companion. Meet new companions on an uncharted journey. You need to think about going to different places and talking to different people while you're at these different places. You might go on a trip or a journey, and if you're not planning to go on a trip or journey, maybe it's time to think about planning a mini holiday. Maybe even if you just go somewhere, if you drive somewhere for 10 minutes and have a picnic and just have that time out where you turn your phone off and you pretend you're somewhere else. Thank you, Miracle. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daddy read. Hey, Natasha Carroll, do you want to get ready? Let me go back down to the bottom of chat and see where I need to catch up on. Oh, I just saw Kelly Macon say I'm amazing again because I read it for the second time. Natasha Carroll. We're also going to call Vicky up. And we're going to play a quick ad to let them come in. Thank you, Miracle, and thank you for letting me know that I was specifically resonating with you, darling. That's really helpful. Makes me feel good. I'd rather get a compliment that I've resonated than get an actual compliment. Especially when it's specific. You want a general. All right, Natasha. Can we have G get ready in the background? Hey, we've got a modern witch card. Can you have a general? Got the Ten of Wands. Now you get this card when you're overburdened, when you feel like people, I don't know, like getting, people are like, hey, I need help. And then you go to help them and then they stop helping themselves. This is what I think is happening. You feel they're abandoning you. And you're left burdened with what you've agreed to do. You need to start saying no a little bit more. The Ten of Wands is about always saying yes. You've got your fighting gear ready, your wands are stacked neatly and a wall of defense backing you up. You've prepared for a good fight and it's time to wrap those knuckles and get dirty. There's a battle ahead, so don't compromise. You have the strength and courage to stand your ground and defend what you have built. So if you feel like people are abandoning you, say, hey, where the F are you going? You asked me to be here to help you, now help yourself. Or I am walking away and I will have no responsibility for this. And then just walk away. If that happens, you don't have to feel bad about that, Natasha. Let's get an unknown crisis. We've got Black Cat. People who are silent may have something brewing inside them that you wouldn't believe. So it's always the quiet ones you've got to look out for. If you're at a party and you see someone that's sitting by themselves just quietly in the corner, go and seek them out. They're usually the most interesting person in the room. And people that you really do judge by a book by its cover with. Thank you, Natasha. Carol, that was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. We're going to have to close off the queue. We've still got a lot of people on the queue, and it's usually the time when I finish. So I won't be running Twitch or Facebook today. But I will be closing the queue off right now. So just give me a second to change the settings on the computer. First of all, the queue is now closed for free readings. Anyone who's on the queue now is able to get a free reading. You just need to wait until your turn is called. I'm sorry about the long waits. I'll try to get to you as quick as possible. I appreciate that your time is very important. Okay. Okay, we've just turned off all the shit talk that comes through on the chat, so we don't get so many messages and we can just talk. Okay. So G Sud. Thanks, Natasha. Dojo, you're up next. And Wolfie Baby, if you want to get ready. Dojo. We're going to call Wolfie Baby up too. As I said, guys, we will try to get through the queues. And it does help if you exclamation leave the queue, so that I'm not calling you up and waiting and making other people wait for people that aren't there. So exclamation leaving the queue is a good idea. And your answers regarding this company in that country, that part of it, that name that I can't pronounce, so I'm going to call it you. Called me yesterday about work plus Sacred Traveller. Okay. You always make me dig through my cards. Thank you so much for waiting, Wolfie Baby. I do appreciate it. We'll just pull out the angel answers. So the first card we've got is communicate clearly. The situation requires very precise and careful communication. Don't assume that others involved understand what you want or need from them. In-person discussions are preferable, but if that's not possible, make sure that your communication method is very thorough. This card can indicate that there has been a miscommunication that is creating a challenge for the parties involved. By clearing up any misunderstandings, you can heal the situation so that everyone can start moving forward again. So this is saying you might need to communicate your needs and wants to this company. I don't think that they're just going to automatically know what you want. You might have had an interview there, but they might have offered you less pay than you think you're worth. And it might be worth just putting in a counter offer. I mean, of course, if you're desperate for work, take the job and you could find something else better later. Let's get on to your Sacred Traveller card. Been navigating by the stars. This tells you need to follow your bliss. Let me just find it in the books, but while I'm looking for it in the books, it's just telling you mostly that you got to do the things that you love doing, that bring you passion and make you happy, because the purpose of life is actually joy. There's no big secret. It's the purpose of life is joy. And navigating by the stars is something else. When I was going through the awakening, because the stars and planets, they're supposed to be gods and stuff. And I actually saw the gods up there, like they were holding lanterns, and that's what the starlight was. One of them came down and investigated me. It was so creepy. Communicate clearly. I just find the page. Okay, so trust your gut. Sorry, my dog just barked at the same time. Trust your gut. Have faith that a higher power is directing your life. Believe. Allow your life decisions to be dictated by what opens your heart and by what brings you joy. Relax. Be patient. Follow your bliss. Your life is divinely guided. All is going according to a wonderful plan for your life. Be confident that all is well. Thank you, Wolfie Baby. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Thank you, Wolfie Baby. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. We'll have Lisa get ready. Let me just check back on the queue and see what's going on. $1,000,000. Not too long to wait, darling. Lisa, you need to get ready. New beginnings. You've got a little bit of time to wait. Willie Davis, I've actually closed off the queue. I'm sorry. I'm not taking any more free readings today. Lisa is ready for me here. Sorry, I just go down the queue so I can catch up because I have to pop in and out with doing the channeling and an intuitive reading. So we're going to ask Rebecca to get ready in the background, please. JW's feelings for me following our conversation this afternoon. Will there be another chance for us in love? JW's feelings for Lisa. Yes, there is a chance for love with you, but it might take going on a holiday with this person or going away traveling in a car or on a bus or on a bicycle. It could be any form of transport. This shows you could even be going as far as foreign lands. What sort of feelings does he have for you? Well, he's happy with the choices that he's making, and he's going to be happy with the outcome if he ends up with you. He's putting in a lot of hard work to win you, even if it doesn't seem like it. But just getting up the courage to come and talk to you or to make contact in any way, shape or form, social media even, it might take him a while to come forward and make contact. But I feel like he is putting in the hard work and gaining confidence and courage to be a bit bolder. We might get you a Whisper of Love card. Hey Mikey, I've actually closed off the free queue. Alright, we've got your card. It says miracles and blessings. Everything has a gift. I want you to know no matter what turns out, it's going to be a gift. If you end up having another chance with this person and it ends up being wonderful and magical, or if you don't end up having another chance with this person in this life and you find a new person, and there are miracles and blessings coming into your life. Dana, darling, you're talking to yourself. I can't have a conversation with you. And your reading is over, so I don't want to discuss Mary with you anymore. I'm doing other readings, and you're putting your energy in the room, talking to no one. If you want to ask me a question, that's fine. But I don't want to talk about Mary anymore. I've done my reading for Mary. You've asked your question, you've got your answer. Thank you, Lisa. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. You just reminded me where I was up to, Lisa. Rebecca, can we have Amanda McNeila? Mature Dollars, you're after that if you want to get ready. Hey, Mikey B. We're calling Mature Dollars too. And we're going to just give them 30 seconds to come in. And Mature Dollars. Is Antonio going to ever give me a committed relationship? Excuse me, I just vaped. We've got a maybe. I feel like this person is very traditional, and they want things to be a certain way. They expect things to be a certain way. And if it's not that way, then they don't want to do it. They don't want to have anything to do with it. And they're not going to do it. So they might have in their head, for example, that they're going to get engaged to someone on a holiday. And so if you don't book a holiday or you can't afford a holiday, they, for example, wouldn't ask you to marry them. If that's what's in their head, that they're going to ask on a holiday. And that's what I mean by having traditional ideas about what they want to happen. This card is about marriage and commitment, so there is a good chance that something could come of your relationship. It's about religion and beliefs as well. So I feel like there's going to be some issues with what you believe and think compared to what they believe and think. But this is about knowledge sharing. So as you get to know each other, you grow together and get to know each other's good points and bad points, and you accept them as they are. So that needs to be done as well for you to come together. This is about social groups as well. So I need you to be around your person in a social setting. So a party, an event, or somewhere where you can see them interacting with other people so that you can get a really good hankering on what sort of character they have. If you don't like the way they speak to menial wait staff and cashiers, then you're probably not going to like the way that they speak to you, especially if you have a difficult time with them. This is about beliefs, though, as well. So you might have differing beliefs where you believe that you want to get married and have children, and they believe that they just want to have sex, for example. It's only a maybe. There's a few major problems in there, and you're going to have to work on this connection hard. Let's get you a Whisper of Love card to finish you off. Love makes a difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. You need to heal the past before you move into the future with this person. Thank you, Mature Dollars. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Let me just catch up. Prinkle, I haven't called you up yet, so you don't need your like number. Rainbow Butterfly, what happened to you? I called you up and you weren't here. You can get ready to have a reading if you type the words I understand, like number, and have your question ready. April Jones, we're going to call you up. We're also going to call Sunflower. Okay, Rainbow Butterfly, I can squeeze you in. You just need to get ready with the 2 requirements to having a reading and your question. Just read the comments from Apple Luna in the chat and you'll understand what I'm saying, asking you to do. Hi Sunflower, welcome in. What's to come of you and Josh? Okay, so we've got a King of Pentacles. And this is really Josh's energy, I'm feeling, because it's about a mature, grounded male. So it's great that he's grounded. And he's mature, so that's great as well. The answer is he's not a risk taker. So he's not going to, for example, tell you he loves you if he's not sure that you say you love him first. So you might need to make the first move, to take action so that Josh reacts. This is about stability and security, and it's about Josh being a provider. So there might be a de facto situation where you're living together, or maybe you're just in a relationship and living in separate places. But I think because it says provider, you might be living in the same place. So I think you and Josh might move in together. Let's get you a Whisper of Love. That's what I've got for you. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions rather than words. Guys love it when you do that. They're not real big on words, but when you show actions, they get it. Thank you, Sunflower. That was your read for today. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Let me just catch up on the chat to see where I'm up to. Good vibes. These have all been interesting readings, sending positive vibes, good vibes, wishing everyone all the best. Thank you, good vibes. Love you, good vibes. Next up, April. Rainbow Butterfly. You're actually on my queue. We got Prinkle. You pronounced my name so well. Thank you, Prinkle. We've got BG who paid a donation, so we're going to do BG first before Rainbow Butterfly. I'm sorry, Rainbow Butterfly. Donators come first and get priority. But I will be with you immediately after I do this reading. Should I like TM's video even though we don't talk anymore? I don't know how we will feel about it. Okay. Should you like TM's video? Going to maybe in reverse. Now, this is the Hierophant, and it says, challenging tradition, unconventional lifestyles, unconventional relationships, reversed roles, non-conforming. And I got to say, no guts, no glory, BG. You've got to take the risk. This is telling you that you need to challenge tradition and be the one to reach out, even if it's just hitting a like, just to see what comes back to you. You know, maybe nothing will happen. Maybe they won't even notice. Or maybe they will notice and they'll contact you. You never know, but you'll never know if you don't try. I am doing well. This is about unconventional relationships. So again, making the first move might be the way to go here, especially if you usually wait for someone else to make the first move. And I know you don't talk anymore, but this might be a sign that it's time to start talking again. And someone's got to make the first, or give the first olive branch. And I don't know, just give it a go. This is the maybe. I think it depends on you and if you want to take the risk, or you don't want to take the risk. I think it's only a risk of them contacting you. If you don't want to take that risk, don't contact them. If you do really want to contact them or speak to them again, then take the risk. I'm going to give you an unknown crisis card. Oh, BG, you know what? My personal advice to you is that is total bullshit. I wouldn't put up with that crap. And if someone treated me like that, I would never want to speak to them again. That I would consider them an asshole. And I don't let assholes in my life. But that's just my opinion. We've got Mystery of the Deep Sea. Delve into uncharted territories and discover hidden treasures. Go and do some different things. See different people. Talk to new people that are cooler than you. And go to places that are older than you. And look at the ancient things in your city or the heritage listed things or the old things in your city, go to the oldest part of your city and just walk around and have a look at the footpaths and the oldest buildings that are built there. Discover the hidden treasures. Thank you, BG. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. So we're going back up to Rainbow Butterfly now. Thank you, Rainbow Butterfly. Elaine, are you trying to get on the queue? The queue is closed. So after Rainbow Butterfly, we're going to call Rahul up. Just make sure I haven't missed anything. Nope. Okay, Rainbow Butterfly. I understand 50 is Capricorn going to say he wants to date you. Is the Capricorn going to say that he wants to date you? We've got a maybe. So I feel like, well, there's a stalemate. He's trying to make a decision, and he's sitting on the fence about this decision. He might be at a crossroads, and this is quite a difficult decision. It's a painful choice and a stressful decision. There is opposition to to what he should choose to do. And I feel like this is more about two different actions he could take. So not about two different people or relationships, rather two actions. Maybe it's he could ask you on a date, or he could stalk you on Facebook, on social media. And I feel like he's taking the easy way out, which is to stalk you on social media. I'm sorry I can't give you a definitive answer. And I've got to say, you could always ask him out on a date as well, Rainbow Butterfly. You need to take action for people to have a reaction, okay? You've got an unknown crisis card of mazes. Find your way through the labyrinth and find a new beginning. Look, if you're in a labyrinth, the trick is to put your hand on the wall and always take the left side, or the right side. So if you always do something, then just like say you always say yes to something, then continue to say yes. If you always say no to something, then continue to say no. And understand that you're going to have to take a few detours to get out of the maze, which means that you're going to need to go with the flow. Things aren't going to work out the way you planned, but if you let it happen and you just go with the flow and try not to stress out too much, when it's over, you'll find you're in a much better place than you were to begin with. And it was a blessing in disguise that it didn't work out. Thank you, Rainbow Butterfly. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Anushka. Let me see if I didn't... You feel he stalks me? I think he's taken. I still think he stalks you. Remember, butterfly? Hi, Anushka. I'm going to call Good Vibes up now. Do you want to get ready in the background? I'll do you next. Have I skipped anyone? I feel like I've skipped someone. If I've skipped you, can you just come through now and just let me know? I've got a tingling feeling that I've forgotten something. So if I have, just let me know. I'm human, I make mistakes. Test current feelings for you, no contact. We're going to do the love in separation cards. Oh my God. So, Anushka, something funny's happened. So, Anushka, I've pulled out two cards, these two cards, but they actually rhyme like it's a poem. The two cards rhyme. So, be vulnerable even if you are afraid. My love for you will never fade. It's a part of a poem. Be vulnerable if you are afraid. My love for you will never fade. It rhymes. I've never had this come out like this before. This is amazing. Love to you from Australia, Anushka. Hello, India. Just has his current feelings for you. His love for you will never fade. He thinks your vulnerability is sexy. You should try to be more vulnerable. Instead of trying to be strong and tough and brave all the time, he likes to be the one that's your shoulder to cry on. And he likes the woman to want the man to look after the woman, like a knight in shining armour sort of thing. All right, that's your read for today, Anushka. All right, I think Good Vibes is next. Thank you, Rainbow Butterfly. Gee, I've closed off the queue. If you want to get ready, I'll squeeze you in. I'll honour your place in the queue for a free reading if you get ready. He was the one who broke up with you. Yeah. But Anushka, I really feel like a little piece of your heart, his heart, is always going to have your name on it. You changed him. There were things that happened in your relationship that he's never had with anyone else. And that changes a person. He'll always think of you. No, you're not, G. I can't see you. I understand. Otherwise, I'd be clicking on you and starting reading. Good Vibes. How are you going, Good Vibes? I just need you to type the words I understand, which mean you comprehend me, and you know that I'm giving advice. You're the one that makes the decisions. I also need you to hit the like button and let me know you have done so. You might have told me before, but I did not see it. I really need to see it before I do the reading. It also covers me in case there is anyone who wants refunds, because I can show PayPal that you are understood. Thank you, G. You are ready. We're going to move on with G. I will come back to you, Good Vibes, once you are ready. What are Zanab's thoughts regarding you? got a card straight away, and it's an Ace of Swords. Ace is always a good card to get when you're asking about relationships because it's about beginnings, new beginnings. And this card, with being swords, is about thoughts. So this person thinks about new beginnings with you, either in friendship or in relationship or just having any sort of connection with you. Um, this card is about mental clarity and clear thinking. Um, and this person thinks, well, they think you have mental clarity. They think you have the ability to concentrate and your communication is good. They know that you don't lie to yourself and you realize the truth. Like, you know the truth. You don't lie. And you've got a vision that goes beyond your experience. So you're very mature. Um, you're a force to be reckoned with, G, to be honest. And the focus you have when you want something can actually sometimes be a little scary. We might get an Apple Lunar Oracle to finish you up. Hi Noel, how you going? We're gonna get you to get ready. I've got to just do good vibes. Who's gonna hit that like button to tell me that they've done it to get their reading? Now we've got the I love you card. Now I don't want you to get excited. I don't think this is romantic love. You can have platonic love as well, which can eventually turn into romantic love. But you can love someone platonically, and I feel like this person does actually love you. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're sure either. This is about new beginnings. So it could be a beginning of anything. It could be the beginning of a friendship, or it could be the beginning of something romantic. The trick is, G, you can't read the endings to all the books. You have to read the stories and take the journey. The journey is where the action is. And it's the only thing that's important. The destination is bullshit. Honestly. The journey is what matters. So take the journey with her and see where it goes, rather than trying to find out the answer before you put in the effort. It's honestly just lazy. Thank you, good vibes. I know you understand, but you have not written your like number, and now you're starting to piss me off because you're spamming me with I understand when I'm doing someone else's reading. How rude. Not good vibes. Good vibes? You're giving me bad vibes. I'm literally going to have to ring the bell. Alright, let me center myself and see where I'm up to. Good vibes. If you write I understand one more time, I'm kicking you out. I had to get this enrolled. Can you just let me get good vibes done? Because they're pissing me off. And they have not even done the requirement to get a reading by liking the live. Yes, I'm yelling. Will I make a breakthrough this year in finding what I should do that to be happy, successful and financially stable? What's got me stuck in life? Will me and my husband grow closer? Number one, you get a 1-card read. It is one question per day per person. Good vibes. You have overloaded me with too many questions. So what we're going to do in Kate instead, you have asked What should you do to be happy, successful, and financially stable? We're going to get a general read for you and see what the energy picks up, and then we'll see where we go from there. That's okay, I just need to know that you've done it, good vibes. It's part of the requirements. It's all I require for a free reading. Remember, there's a bit of a delay. Okay, we got by the book. So good vibes. The universe works within the structure of divine laws and principles that provides a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting an instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them, rather than being the rebel and flouting them. When this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance, for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to those universal laws and it will be easier to go by the book at this time. So the main thing it's saying is you need to stick with the rules. Like, if the rules are, for example, if the rules are, for example, in your family that say, no, I've lost my train of thought. Let me just get my head around this. So, look, basically, the most important law you have to worry about is the law of attraction. Good vibes. So, the law of attraction is literally whatever you think and say, you will attract. So if you're thinking about something that you used to have in the past that you lost, you're actually counting your losses. If you go to the mailbox and you think, I hope I don't get a bill, you're actually calling a bill. If you talk about the past and reminisce about the past too much, you're counting your losses. If you count your blessings every single night, and you've got to remember some of your blessings are stuff like, I can go to the toilet by myself. I have the internet to be able to contact other people around the world. You need to count your blessings. This will bring back happiness. Financial stability comes from getting a new job. So if you need help with the resume, you can send it to me and I'll have a look at it. I'm fixing up everyone's resume to get a new job. Otherwise, buy tickets in the lotto. You can't win the lotto if you don't buy tickets. So your financial stability is up to you as well. Successful and happy. Well, happy, count your blessings. Successful, plan goals 5 years in the future and take one small step every day towards it, and then you will be successful. And what's got you stuck in life, you are doing the same things over and over again. You're not meeting new people, you're not going to new places, you're not doing new things, you're not learning new things, and you're not discovering the glitches and problems with this program that add it, that this is not a world, that it is actually a program, and that you are in a matrix. Will me and my husband get closer? All right, good vibes. We're going to do that one as well. Sorry, Narelle. I'm just going to give you a simple yes or no answer for this. But the trick is you have to actually make the effort to grow closer with your husband, and that could mean going through some adversity and coming together to get through it, which helps you grow together, rather than going through things separately and growing apart. It's something that has to affect both of you in the same way that you deal with together is what you need to grow closer. We've got regret, we've got boredom, we've got apathy. This is stuck in a rut and doing the same shit day after day. Get out of your rut. Go and talk to new people. Go and see new places. Go on adventures and get off your phone. Thank you, good vibes. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. I have Narelle up next. Thank you, Narelle, for waiting. I apologize for the wait. What are we doing with you? It says Purple Cat. I hope you have a good day. Yes, I do. I don't see the question. Okay. Hang on, I'll go to my other chat. Narelle, do you want to put up your question? It says, was just saying hello. So did you just come in to donate and leave? All right, we're going to move on. Narelle says, just to say thanks. The Savage, I've closed off the queue. I actually should have finished about 13 minutes ago and I've still got people. So we got Kelly Macon. We're also going to call up Dana. Hi, Dorella. Dorella, I've closed the queue, darling. And we got a New Beginning and Prinkle after that. But don't get ready yet, guys. I'm just letting you know who's coming up after this. We've got to give these guys a little minute to come through. Let's just play a quick ad. Cornelia, we've closed the queue off. I'm not taking any more free readings today. April, yes, you did miss your turn, but if you get ready now, I'll squeeze you in along with the last couple of people that I've got to do. We're going to call New Beginning up. And Prinkle, if you'd like to get ready too. And April, you get ready as well. We'll get the last 3 people done. Hi, New Beginning. We're going to do you first because you came through first and you're ready. Can you tell me when I will get married? When will Prinkle get married? Now let me know if this does not resonate, because in some countries they don't get married in certain months. So we've got July. So New Beginning, we've got July. Tell me if that does not resonate and I will pull you another card though. If it's one of the months that you don't get married in, if that's you in your country. I'm not sure where you're from. But I think it's around July that's not a marriage month. Thank you, Cornelia. So, we're going to give you a Whisper of Love card as well. Stop barking in the house, you dickhead! I'll rip your bloody tongue out. Stop. So we've got be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. So I want you to tell everyone that you love them, even if you just post on social media. I love you all. Thank you for those that have been there for me. And for those who haven't, know that I've been there for you. Something like that. And spread the love. Thank you, New Beginning. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. We go to April up next. Is your child father GT okay? Is your child father GT okay? Okay, interesting. So I don't think you have to worry about it. It is a yes card in reverse, right? Yeah, I'm taking this as a maybe. I actually feel it says unrequited love, heartbreaker, manipulator, one night stand, and cheating. I think he's getting some sex. I think like he might have seen this person multiple times or something. He might like this person, or this person might like him, but the other person doesn't like them back as much. They're just pretty much using them for sex. So I feel like he's getting his sex on. We're going to pull an unknown crisis card for him just in case there is anything wrong that we need to be worried about. We've got timeline, intertwining of past, present, and future. Okay, I feel like this person that he might have met. Yeah, I'm sorry, April. I didn't even consider that you could still be in a relationship with him. I don't know why sex came into my head straight away, but that's what I think he's doing. This is about past, present, and future, so it could even be someone he has some sort of connection with that he's had past lives with. That he has some sort of karmic thing to deal with them. So it might not even be about sex. It could just be about this connection and having a karmic debt that they've got to complete with this person, like a job to do almost. And like maybe a lesson to learn, or maybe they have to teach the lesson. I don't think you should be worried about them. They'll contact you, just give them a few days. And be aware that if it is what I think it is, then they will probably avoid you a little bit afterwards because they're going to be embarrassed thinking that you know, which you do, because I told you. So they may avoid you, okay? Thank you, April. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Hanging with Bishop. I'm sorry, darling, we have closed the free queue for today. We are all just finished up about half an hour late, but that's okay. I don't mind giving an extra half an hour here and there. And we got all the free readings done, and it's time to close up the session. So I'm going to blow out my oil burner after this session to extinguish the flame of our readings and take us out of that bubble. I'm going to call my energy back to me, cleansed and recharged, and I'm going to give your energy back to you, also cleansed and recharged. And I'm going to release any energy that no longer serves us back into the earth. I kind of stored all the bad shit. And I'll get rid of that later. Remember to like, subscribe, and share the live. And if you'd like to send a donation, you can do it using Supers or PayPal. We've got another session coming up of free card reads later on today. So I will see you then. Light and love.
Comes to readings, she doesn't sugarcoat. If you only want sweet, better catch another boat. People ask about career, love, relationship, pain. Her answers get uploaded and sent to her brain. She's a messenger, a mentor for guidance and advice. She dedicates her time, never charging a dime. She's the big kahuna, she's my Appaluna. Don't listen to what other people say. Everything's gonna be okay. Get off your ass and take action. You need to act to make traction. Believe in yourself, breathe. If you can't handle tough love, leave. You are amazing, but we all have faults. It's time to be adults, to face what we can't handle.